My name is Jamie Schlaen. I'm a junior at Crop Senior High.
Awesome. Thank you. What happened that made you realize that you needed our service?
Well, I saw people posting on Instagram, so I was like, what is this? Like, I need to get on this. I want to do good on my SAT. But like nothing really happened for me to realize. I'm so lucky that I found out about this program really early in my junior year because like now I got it out of the way and I'm done with the math section of the SAT. I just need to focus on reading now.
Because you took the course the first time it was like
So
fall.
I did the November SAT. Yeah.
Right. And what was your situation at that time? Like, how were things going with, test prep and math and like in general?
Like on the SAT or
Yeah, sure. It's like, what was your situation on the SAT at that time? Yeah.
well, I never took an SAT before at that time. I took a PSAT sophomore year. So I'm glad that I already took my first SAT with some like preparations and not just rushed into it just to see what I get. So like
Right.
I already started it like kind of knowing more about it than just like taking one just to see like whatever I get and trying from there.
Which is what I usually tell people that I recommend.
Oh,
So now I'm glad you did,
uh,
but more people probably need to hear this, that it's like, oh, I'm just gonna take it to try it out and see how I do. It's like, bro, you're
yeah.
not gonna do that. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, you know what?
Like
Some people, all
if
right,
that's for you, like go ahead, but it's just like you want to take it the least amount of times possible. So like once you get out of the way, like even if your first time's not your best score, like just take it, but like work on it. Don't just like rush into it just because like you think you'll do good on it or something.
right. You could just take a practice test. That's what I tell all these
Yeah.
parents. I just want to know where my son is at or whatever, or the kid. I'm like, just take a practice test. You'll know what's up real quick. All right, cool. So you started early. Good for you.
Yeah.
I hope others do the same. But wait, how did you find this?
Well, I saw on Annabelle Schiff's story when she posted it.
The
So
800.
yeah. So I was like, okay, that's a perfect score. Like I need that. So I saw it on Instagram and I followed you guys and um yeah. Like I always saw like you would post like DM us to save a spot. And, like I never DM because I was like I don't know, like I'll just like let it go. But like I'm so glad I did it when like I had like I don't know how to put it into words, but I'm so glad that I reserved when I had the chance to like that early because it's like by March I'm like done with math, like which is great because I mean I never really struggled that much with math, but I needed like a refresher. Like yeah. Also the SAT is there to trick you. So like looking at that by myself, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
So you would say that you've always been pretty solid at math?
Like yeah, like not in the top classes, but like top of my class, if that makes sense. Like not like I would understand what's going on. Like right now I'm in pre-calculus, which is not like there's people in my grade that are in AP calculus, all this hard stuff, but like I'm in pre-calc and I get it like completely. Like
Right.
yeah.
So then it's like, I know a lot of students experience being in that free cow and doing well,
Mhm.
but then when they take the SAT,
Yeah. It's like nothing. Like yeah.
yeah, it's different, right? I mean, there's no pre-cal on it, really. Very, very little.
Yeah, not really.
So
But also like even the basics, geometry, algebra too, like you think you know like y equals, but then on the test it's like nothing to do with y equals. Like it's there to trick you. Like you don't even realize it. Like, oh, I'm good at math, but like I have no idea how to do this.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what was your expectation of the virtual group learning environment?
Well, because of COVID, like a lot, like I was used to doing online school through Zoom, so like I didn't think it would be that bad, but I'm honestly shocked with how much I was able to like really engage myself in the class and like participate, and I don't know. But I would admit, like it was hard, 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, like every week, and then endless like work that comes along with it. Like there comes a point where it's hard to balance that with school, but like at the end of the day, like it's just like if you want to get that score, like you'll put in the work to get it. Like I wouldn't take anything back. Like I did the course twice and I would do it 3 times if I had to. Like I'm just so glad with the end result. Like it's worth it for, in my opinion.
And it is a lot of work. I don't sugarcoat it. I'm glad you're saying it. It is wild that it's always happens. The court, the classes that you were in were like 4 hours. Everyone's like 4 or 5. I'm like 5. That's how it felt.
Yeah.
5 be coming out of nowhere. Like, damn. But you got through it. That's cool. And you did it twice.
Yeah. So my first score in November. So my PSAT score was like a 550 or 560. And then November was 650, which it's not bad, but like it wouldn't be a score that I would stop at, or a score that like I would get into the schools that I want to apply to. So I was like, okay, you know what? Like I'm just gonna do it. Like I'm gonna sign up again. Like it might be torture, but I'll do it. So I signed up again, and then I got 770, which is, I'm so glad. Like I'm really happy.
And there's no magic. And you tell them there's no magic. Like the key was what? Just doing the work, right?
Yeah, and there's only so much that you guys can provide for us. At the end of the day, it's just how much work we are willing to put in to do well for ourselves. Like you're not gonna give me the 770. Like I did it for myself, but like with your help.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, how would you describe our service to another student? Like, what should they know? I mean, you already said one thing, it's tough. So
yeah, it's not all like, okay, I'm gonna join the Zoom, like let me just sit on my phone and while they talk, because like not gonna lie, like the first time I did this course, I kind of like zoned out. And then that's a reflection of like how much like I could have improved if I didn't.
Right.
Like and like that's honestly why I probably did the course again, because I was like, you know what, like I could do better. Like I didn't put my all, so I'm gonna do this again and put my all, and it clearly shows.
What was the difference? Like when you say put your all, like what'd you do the
Like,
second
I
time?
mean, I was on top of my work. What I would do is I'd turn off my phone, put it in the kitchen, and I'd sit down and like, okay, once like just during the breaks, like I'd go and like check on my phone so I'm not like dying in the class for 4 hours. But also like you might think that it's a little like intimidating in a Zoom class with like a bunch of kids that you don't know, or and like you don't want to answer the questions because you get embarrassed if you get it wrong. But like realistically, like how can I say this? Like no one's like, everyone's on the same level as you. Like the class is set up by like how fast you like, I don't know, like your ability.
By level.
Yeah, by level, exactly. Like based off a diagnostic test that you take before starting the course. And like everyone is like, your question is going to be as valid as someone else's. Like someone else is going to have the exact same question as you. And I think it's important like not to be shy and like not to like hide yourself behind the camera, and actually like take advantage of the time like that you're on the Zoom, because like once those 10 weeks are over, like I mean, unless you do like me and you take it again, there's nothing really else you can do.
Do you recommend taking it twice or not?
I mean, I think it depends on like the person and their situation. If you're willing to do it again, like you know what you just did once, so like if you could do that again and also like balance out your school and extracurriculars and everything else, then, and you think like obviously it's going to be worth it, but like if you think you need to do it again, then do it again 100%. Like I would say, yeah, I would recommend to do it again.
Let me add some context here. How many APs are you taking right now?
I'm taking 5 APs.
Just
So
wanted to put that out there when you were
yeah,
saying like it was hard to balance. Like I know it's a
yeah,
lot, but you were also taking 5
exactly.
APs.
So yeah, 5 out of my 6 classes are AP classes. And at first, like it was hard to find that balance between like, okay, I need to do the work for piece of pie, but I also need to do my homework for school, and I need to study for this test, and I need to take this practice test. And but like I was able to find like my, like, okay, I'd assign like certain things like a day a week and like just keep my things like organized. And then obviously like exceptions, like if I have a test at school, like I'll be like, okay, let me do that first. Um, but yeah, like it was worth it. It was a little stressful, but like I'm glad like I'm not worrying about math section anymore of the SAT. Like, yeah.
How would you figure it out though? That's because I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of kids in your shoes, and let's get it like let's get past the whole sacrifice thing, because like it was like that's like a given. It's gonna be a sacrifice, right? Like
Yeah.
something's gonna have to give. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to give up a little bit of sleep, maybe, or it's a night out here and there. But like, what did you think helped you manage that workload? And then all the work that we give. I don't know. Like what worked for you?
Well, I think I would like assign each day for like classes. So like it also depends on like the workload that I would get per week from the classes. But like let's say Monday, Tuesday, I would focus on like this subject. And then like, okay, like Saturdays, I know I have my piece of pie class. So like everything needs to be ready by Saturday. Like I would try like, okay, I would do like one, like if not, I'd do like half of like the homework that you would give like every day, or like a whole one. But like after I did my work for, or like after I studied for a test, like before going to bed or something, or straight from coming home from school, like just as like, I don't know, I just tried to find a balance.
You found little pockets of time. You just like,
Yeah, I tried to slip it in. And like it was hard because at some points like I would fall behind on the assignments, but I was like, I would text in the chat like, okay, I'll do it. Like I'll do it. Just like just give me like 2 days.
I'd help you out. I mean, we figure it out. I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
we'll modify
Yeah,
it
and
a
it
little
was
bit.
hard. It was hard because I also missed like 3 weeks of classes. Like, yeah, because of extracurricular like leadership.
I remember.
Yeah. So also my Saturdays were incredibly hectic. I would have the Zoom from 9:15 to 1:30, and by 2 o'clock I already had to be somewhere else taking care of kids until 6 p.m.
So you
So
were packed. You had 5 APs, like 20 extracurriculars. And you made it. Like, come on, nobody's got excuses. All of y'all
yeah,
got the excuses.
yeah, it was hard. Like I would private message either you or Mars and be like, okay, like I need to leave. Can I leave like 2 minutes early? Like and she's like, yeah, don't worry. Like you can go.
Did you have to sacrifice anything, or like sleep or going out, or not really? You were just about
No,
it.
like Saturday nights, I'm still with my friends. Like, yeah,
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't got 5 APs, 20 extracurriculars, and you still got your friends,
yeah.
sprinkle a little bit of stress, and I
There's
still got this.
still, I think having a social life is really important also. Like I feel like if I'm putting all this work and I'm just like staying home every like weekend, like I would be like, there's no way. Like
Go crazy.
yeah.
Nah, even me. I mean, I work like crazy, but I have to have my.
Yeah.
I go to the gym every day. That's like my social life. I go to the gym every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. I'm a like dancer and a dance teacher. So like
Oh, it just keeps adding on. I'm dead, bro. This is It just slowly added to the list, and I'm here like, how did she pull this out? But you know what? You
Yeah.
did it. And I'm
But also, like, I've recommended this course already, as you know, to so many people I know. Like the March SAT, you probably got like 4 girls from me that joined. Remember, like Maya and then like Leah, um, and Mika. And I would literally recommend any person to this course, like anyone. If you're watching this like right now, like this is your sign to sign up. Like because like it took me like a while to just be like, okay, let me just do it. Like let me just sign up. And like I mean, I did it as early as I can, and that's like I'm so grateful that I did that. But for some people, like if you need it, like I'm telling you to do it right now, because it doesn't get better than this, really. Like, yeah.
there you go. You heard it from Jamie.
Yeah.
Awesome. Um, do you know where you're going to be applying for schools?
Well, my top choice is Michigan. I want to go to the University of Michigan, but major wise, I want to study architecture. So like the best schools for that is University of Miami and Tulane. But it's
Cornell's
also
not there?
what?
Cornell's not up there?
Oh, Cornell is definitely up there. I I wouldn't get into Cornell, but
Come on. You don't know that.
maybe, hopefully. But I think if I early decision, like if I apply early decision to Cornell, then I have a much bigger chance. But like I don't want to commit myself to a binding contract if like I wouldn't, like I don't know. I don't know. It's like
I just gotta plug Cornell always. You already know. So
yeah.
maybe I'll write them a
No,
letter.
Cornell has the top architecture of the country. Just like in my reach, like UM or Tulane.
Fair enough. I don't know the other stats. You seem like you have a lot of things going for you, so you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Hope so. But like also like my grade is very, very competitive in my school, especially. So like and like there's still a lot of people that like aren't at the SAT score they want. And like I have a solid score right now. Like obviously I want to try my best to get it up because like my reading score is not that good. So like I could get it up. Like I have a 620 in reading, which like is not good at all, but my overall score is a 1390, which is like it's really not bad. Like it's a solid score, but I want to get it up because I have a perfect math score, literally like not perfect, but almost perfect score. And like from there, I can build up like just a 680, which is like it's still a good score for reading, but it's not like wow, could still get me a 1450, which is amazing.
We got a reading program starting.
Oh, really?
Oh, we do.
Actually,
Yeah, in the summer. I haven't announced it yet, but I'll be
wait, I would 100%, I would so do that. I'm like, I was actually gonna text in the chat. I was gonna say, like, by any chance, do you know any like reading
oh yeah,
tutors?
that's my new project. So it's beta test. It's
Mm-hmm.
not, like it's not like
Yeah.
I haven't tested it for like the past few years and stuff. It's new, but
Mhm.
it's the same idea, same structure. I have an experienced teacher coming in, and then I'm gonna try to like they come in with the knowledge, and then I'm coming in with like the structure, like with the because at the end of the day, what's half the battle is getting you guys to do the work, right?
Yeah.
And just setting up the homework the same way and just kind of like get you
Yeah.
guys locked in on a schedule. So
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
announce it.
I would be really interested in doing that
Cool.
because hopefully like August is because I'm not gonna take the May SAT just because it's the weekend in between like all the AP exams and I don't want my brain to be like gone.
Melted.
But there's also one June 3rd, which I'll take just like hopefully my reading goes up. And I mean another in August, but hopefully by then I'm done and I can already finish applications.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. You don't want to be dealing with that in senior year.
No. I've even been talking to sophomores that are like, "What'd you do for SAT? What'd you do for SAT?" And like, I'm recommending them this course. Like, I've already told every single person I know, like, they're like, "Wow, like you got a 770. How?" Like, and I told them, piece of pie, like, you have to follow them on Instagram. Like, look at their Instagram. Like, I mean, it's one thing if like two people get like insane scores with your program, but like every single person you like scroll goes up at least like 100 points, 80 points, like, which is like, it's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, but
Yeah.
we keep making it better anyways, though.
Yeah.
You don't even know we updated this one.
What?
You know how you did it twice and like the classes were kind of the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not, whatever. Like maybe you don't remember exactly, but in this prep course, all the classes have been updated.
Oh, really?
Like
The
nice. Like
material?
we're starting to get nice. In my opinion, we're starting to get nice because like we're starting to do more like even more differentiation for like the advanced groups. I know with you guys, I tried to go a little bit more advanced and
Mm-hmm.
make it different, but now I'm like actually like one step above that. Like one of the things we started doing is for some of the more advanced groups we'll throw in like 11 problems from like past classes out of nowhere in the new classes, and it starts like so you don't forget. So like
Yeah.
so it's not just like one thing every time, it starts building. So
Oh,
like by
no,
week
that's really
six,
good.
yeah, by week six, out of nowhere, you're getting hit with stuff like harder stuff from like week one, week two, week three, week four, and it
Yeah.
starts getting more mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed. Because I know like towards the end, I remember there was some sections that I was like, nah, for the advanced kids, like we could probably like cut this out or shorten this one a little bit.
Mhm.
So to be honest, it's been kind of fun.
No, yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. Also, Liliana, she's taking the course right now.
I do.
Yeah, I recommended her the course.
Thank you. I feel, yeah, don't worry. I have a feeling there's been more than I can count. So I'm, thank you
Of
very much. I
course,
appreciate it so much.
of course. Like, and I keep telling people, and the people that I recommended, and like they didn't end up signing up. They're like, I should have, and I was like, yeah, like you really should have, because like the twins, like Leah and Maya Sternberg, like they signed up and like they did amazing, and I'm like I told you, like it's great. Like,
They still can.
what do you mean?
Whoever didn't sign up, I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course. I told them, like, I'm still trying to, I've been texting my friend about it. I was like, you need to sign up. And she's like, yeah, I'm talking to my mom about signing up for the August one.
Cool.
Because
Well,
it
that's
sucks. Like once you're like too late and like it's like frustrating when you're just like, you can't like pass that point. And I think everyone could do like well. They just need like guidance. Like, I don't know.
and it's never too late. I mean, I can't count how many times people improve in the summer course coming up. For the
Mhm.
August test, that's the best time to take it, in my opinion. I mean, I know everybody has vacation and stuff, but if you're
Yeah.
pressed with time and like you're against the wall and that's your last test you got to take, and you really need that score to go up to get to the school of your dreams, and you don't want to be taking it senior year, what better time is there to take it in the summer when you don't have any school? You know how you were saying you did this with 5 APs and blah, blah, blah. Like, imagine if you had none of that, how
Yeah,
much more time you
yeah,
get.
that would be amazing. That would be so good. Wait, so about the reading course, um, like you're thinking of opening it like for the summer.
Oh yeah,
Start.
it's happening 100%. I'll send you the link. I have not said it on Instagram. This is the only difference.
Okay,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm actually really interested in something. 'Cause maybe I could get a 730 in reading. I'll be at a 1500.
That would make my day.
That would make mine too.
That
That
would
would
be
make
dope.
my year.
That would be dope. So
That'd
that's
be,
the goal. Maybe
yeah.
I'll get an 800 on reading too. I haven't got an 800 on reading.
Oh. Well, there's always a first for everything.
Agreed. All right, awesome. That was dope. Thank you so much.
Of course.